Hey guys, welcome to another Guarzala's Magic. We're doing... Ooh. Today we're once again playing Tempest Remastered. There's a lot of good cards in this pack. There's Staunch Defenders and Diabolic Edict and Master Decoy, which are all really good. But I kind of like the idea of just taking the Grindstone here. Just because that can be a handy way to win the game. Alright, so here there's still good cards. There's another Staunch Defenders, which... so there's another Staunch Defenders, another Diabolic Edict. There's a Gravedigger and a Screeching Harpy, and I like all those cards. I think Staunch Defenders is what I'm going to take here, though. Although passing the other one may not be good. But, like, all these cards are very solid. But I don't expect that Staunch Defenders to wheel again. But there's a lot of good black in this pack. This decision is kind of hard. I think I'm going to take the Staunch Defenders, just because I think that's the bombiest common out of those three. Or the bombiest card out of those four I might take. Hopefully we'll pick up some more over the course of the draft, but it wouldn't surprise me if my opponent to the left is in white. But this just seems pretty good. Alright, so here we have Youthful Knight, who's not bad. Scrivener, who's also not bad, but I'm not really interested in that sort of deck, and Carnacid, who's also pretty good. I think I'm going to take the Youthful Knight here, though, as just a decent white 2-drop. What do I like here? Here I think I'm going to take the Gravedigger, just because that's such good value in black. And I don't really like Charging Paladin or Angelic Blessing. So Gravedigger it is, gives me some recursion with my Staunch Defenders. Another Gravedigger. I think I like that. I think I want another Gravedigger. I'm not really into Pegasus Stampede. So getting another Gravedigger that late tells me that black is probably pretty open. A Gravedigger Staunch Defender deck is definitely something I'm interested in. What is here? We have Clot Sliver in our colors. What does Stark of Wrath do? So that's not bad, but it's not in our colors, and the opponent gets control of it, so I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take the Clot Sliver as sort of a filler 2-drop. It's not bad. You know, I think he's the most useful sliver if you're not playing a sliver deck, just because the regeneration is so good. Sorry about that. So here, I think I'm going to take the Dothy Horror. He's not a bad card. He has evasion. I don't really like Dark Ritual in this format too much. So I'll just take the Dothy Horror. So far we have a pretty aggressive deck. I'm missing 3 drops, unfortunately, but we still got a lot more draft to go, and I like all of my creature picks so far. If only Staunch Defenders was a Gray Merchant, then we'd be on our way to a sweet mono black deck here. Of course, I wouldn't have taken the Youthful Knight, I suppose, but... Yeah, I'm not sure... Like, I'm sure... I guess this card is really good in draft, right? Like, most of these decks are mono or 2-colored, so I could see this being a pretty quick win con. And there's no, like, flashback, so I don't have to worry about people getting some value out of their graveyards. There is Revenant, though. Okay, so... We've got another Clot Sliver, Bottle Gnomes, Death's Duet. I don't think I'm really into that. I'm kind of into the Bottle Gnomes. since I have no 3-drops, but I think I want another regenerator. You can never, you know, 2 regenerators is pretty good for limited, especially if you're a bit on the slow side, which I think my deck's going to be. But I don't really want the Death's Duet because I already have 2 Gravediggers. Sure, I guess I'll take the... Actually, I guess I'll take the Fixing. Yeah, nothing I wanted wheeled, unfortunately, it looks like. I guess I'll take some more Fixing. Wow. I guess I'll take that just because I don't want to see it played against me. If I end up taking more of the aggressive black shadow creatures. Yep, the Staunch Defenders, none of the Edicts. None of that stuff wheeled, unfortunately. But I think the Grindstone was just the best pick. Well, I guess I'll take the Angelic Blessing. I'm not super happy about it, but I'll take it for now. Ugh, I don't like this card very much either. And I get Mog Hollows. Okay, I got a lot of fixing. A lot of bad fixing. Although, I only have 3 white cards currently, so I could still see myself switching out of it, but I think Staunch Defenders and Youthful Knight are super good. We'll table the Blessing for now. I don't really want to play that card. The reason I don't is because it's a sorcery combat trick, and you basically Lava Axe your opponent. Like if I played on Youthful Knight, then I attack with a 5/1, or sorry, a 5/4 with First Strike for 5 mana. And I don't know, I just don't really think that's a place to be. Maybe if you had Anarchist in your deck and you could get a little more use out of it, or if it had buyback or something, but I'm not really a big fan of the card. I first played with this card when it was in Portal, and then I thought it was really good. Alright, what do we get? So, some stuff. Dungeon Shade is, I think, better than I used to think he was. Unfortunately not in green. I guess I could get into green. So I do... no. I think I want the Dungeon Shade. I don't really think I want Sarcomancy. Like, this is a pretty decent late game card. But I think I'm going to take the Dungeon Shade because it's in my colors and a flyer with a pump. I don't really think this is a Sarcomancy deck. I don't really have enough. I don't have any Carnophages, which is really where that card is good in that sort of deck. Really still need some 3-drops, though. I'm confident we can pick some up here. Repentance is a good pick here, but so is Dothy Jackal, and I see there's another Staunch Defenders and a Standing Troops. I don't really think I want this. I think I'm going to take the Staunch Defenders just because I think that's such a bomb in Limited. But I feel like I'll get a good 3-drop on the way back, because like I said, there's Standing Troops, Repentance, Dothy Jackal. I think this has a pretty high chance of wheeling one of those 3 cards back to me. So I'll take the Staunch Defenders for now. 2 Staunch Defenders to go with my 2 Gravediggers. And then 2 Regeneration guys for early game. I think this deck is shaping up okay. I'd like some removal. I'd like to pick up some Dark Banishings maybe as my 3 drops. I guess a couple Edicts wouldn't hurt. That Repentance would have been good, but I think the Staunch Defender is just a better card. So Master Decoy is the pick here. He's one of my favorite white 2-drops. I don't really like Coercion too much, although it is a fine play, and I'm not really a big fan of this card, although it's probably one of the better auras in the set. But I'm going to take the Master Decoy. Being able to tap down stuff is good. You know, that sweet Phil Foglio art. How can I say no? This deck's shaping up similarly to my blue-white deck, but of course it's black. But, you know, still have some evasive creatures, some recursion. Alright, so there's a Carnophage. There's also a Spirit on Core, which isn't bad. I think Spirit on Core is better than Carnophage. Because Spirit on Core is a flyer who I can redirect damage from to other creatures, like my Clot Slivers, who I can then regenerate. Another Lotus Petal. I kind of like taking the Lotus Petal. I don't think I really need it, but I don't think it's really worth anything. But, I mean, just fast mana doesn't seem bad. I mean, I don't think it's, like, the greatest. Coat of Arms. Can I take Coat of Arms? Although I could take the Armor Sliver. I could take the Armor Sliver as a 3-drop, and then my other slivers have like a butt pump, but they're already... Sorry, that came out weird. But they're already regeneration. I want to be using that mana anyway. I mean, I have some number of humans here. Sure, let's try it out. Why not? Here I'm gonna... Oh man, Revenant. But then it's like I have so many 5-drops. I'm gonna have to take the Patchwork Gnomes, I think, because I have, you know... But the Revenant's such a bomb. I just have no 3-drops. Whatever. Revenant it is. Gonna get totally punished for not having any 3-drops, but, you know... I like Revenant. I guess he's not great with Dungeon Stage. Okay, so here's a pretty good... Well, again, it's a 4-drop, but I like Mounted Archers. Yeah, maybe not playing the Revenant, but why? I mean, you know, maybe. I like Revenant. Is this card bad in draft? I don't think so, because I have, like I said, I have 3 spirits. I have a couple humans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 humans. I guess I'll take the Sarcomancy here, because I don't really like any of these other cards. And also it gives me a zombie, so now I have 3 zombies. 2 slivers. I think Coat of Arms could be pretty relevant. Probably won't name slivers with it, but could be good. I don't think Lotus Petal is bad. Just fast mana gets me to my 4-drops. Okay, so Standing Troops is a Sight for Sore Eyes here. Definitely taking that, especially since it's a human that goes with my Coat of Arms plan. I might just prioritize picking humans in the next pack and maybe go a little bit more on a white bent. Especially if I get more Staunch Defenders. Don't really like any of these, but I guess I'll take the Shatter. So that it can't be played against me. So that's because I have two sort of critical artifacts here. I feel like if I opened the Coat of Arms, I could have built around it much better. Because that's definitely a build around me card. That's combat trick. It's not awful. Draw a cycle combat trick. Guess it's the Sliver Queen Shadow. I'll take the foil planes. Yeah, foil planes. Not a fan still. Alright, so far Angelic Blessing is going to have to come in as some filler, as I'm still a couple cards short. Coffin Queen, definitely going to take that. Let's look at the rest of the pack though. Fugue is okay, it's just a little slow. I wouldn't be sad with other mounted archers, but in Rats of Wrath, now that I know how it works, my friend told me about it. It involves you can blank a buyback spell with it. I wasn't aware of that when I first drafted, so now I know. But Coffin Queen is totally bomby, and I really like it. As you just get to either take one of their creatures or recur one of your own. Since I'm abusing ETB effects, I like it. Alright, so there's another Master Decoy. There's some good cards. There's Doffy Slayer, another Master Decoy, another Grave Digger, and then Angelic Protector, who I don't think is the best pick here. Leaning towards Grave Digger, but since I have the Coffin Queen, maybe not. Another Master Decoy might be good, as it is a human, and I said I was going to prioritize humans. Let's go ahead and take the human, actually, yeah. Especially since Master Decoy is really good by itself. Gonna take the Serpent Warrior here because I'm still in need of some 3-drops. Although Miri is pretty bombastic. Not good in my deck, not good against my deck though, I suppose. So let's go Serpent Warrior. Gonna take out the Angelic Blessing. Oh man, Humility. Is that good in my deck? Yeah, I guess that actually is good in my deck because I have Coat of Arms. Let's try it out, you know? I'm getting all the mythics and rares. This deck's gonna be fun. Even if it's not very good. They don't lose their creature types. They just lose their abilities. So that combo with Coat of Arms might be pretty good. Okay, what's Volrath's Laboratory? Does that just go with Coat of Arms? Am I crazy? Jeez. Sure. Probably not playing the Revenant. Oh, I'm definitely playing the Coffin Queen. I don't know why she's over here. Well, I like Revenant too, actually. But Volrath's Laboratory and Coat of Arms seems pretty sweet. And with Humility, you know, I just poop out 1/1s who make all my other guys bigger. I don't know. This deck might be a little too hilarious to really be good. Because I can pick, like, white soldiers. So this actually might be the fun combo. So in that bent, I will take the Standing Troops. So now I definitely don't have to play the Angelic Blessing, which is good. But maybe still the Serpent Warrior. Maybe not the Dothy Horror, though. Maybe not the Sarcomancy. So cannibalizes removal. That could come in handy because I have none other than humility, which doesn't count. Could play Telethopter. Don't really need more 4-drops, though. I don't really need 2 or 4-drops right now, but I think I like the Harpy because it always has evasion and regenerates. I'll take Vampire Hounds as a 3-drop that I'm probably not going to play. I don't really think I want Gallantry. Just removing those for now. I like to look at my deck without the lands first. I'll take Bottle Gnomes as a 3-drop. Man, I don't like any of these. I'll take the Telethopter. Well, now Bottle Gnomes is better because I have the Gravedigger. And I'm sort of trying to buy time until I can Coat of Arms, Volrath's Laboratory. Probably don't want to play the Vampire Hounds. Probably don't want to play the Serpent Warrior. This deck is going to be silly. Probably don't really want to play the Revenant, actually, since I'm planning on recurring more from my graveyard. I guess Shatter. Spell Shock, sure. Doing all these red cards. Lotus Petal might not actually really be that great, honestly. I mean, it is fast mana. I do have, like, relevant 2-drops I want to be playing. Relevant. Is she a human? No, she's a zombie, but I have a couple zombies. Do I have any warriors? No, I have knights, soldiers. Yeah, humans, until recently, I don't think tended to be warriors. Maybe I want the Dothy Horror then. I kind of like him better than some of my other cards. I could run... Well, yeah, because he's a shattered creature, which is good. Might be better than... I took out the Revenant. Vampire Hounds is a beast? Oh, it's a hound, so it doesn't have any synergy with my Harpy. Sarcomancy, actually, I forgot I actually have like a couple zombies. But I guess I could just pick Zombie with Volrath's Lab, but I'm not really planning on... I mean, maybe this is just too cute, but, you know, it seems fun, so let's do it. I guess that might be the better card. Another Shatter. Maybe Bottle Gnomes isn't that great. I don't know. I could see doing this with 16 mana. I have no double... Well, I have one double cost of Black Spell. But so, I have 18... Oh, wait. I don't want Angelic Blessing. Why is that in there? Okay, so I have like 18 creatures that are good anyway. I like all my creatures anyway. And then I also have the opportunity to Coat of Arms, Volrath's Lab, and overwhelm the board, and Humility to stop beats. Let's go ahead and add the mana. We can retool if necessary. Okay, that's actually 17 lands. Alright, so I guess I should be looking at creature synergy more than anything, really. So the Harpy has no synergy with any of my creatures, I don't think. So the Revenant may actually be better. It's just awful that humility like sort of takes away all the abilities. But I feel like in a game where I'm playing humility, I'm also trying to play Coat of Arms and Volrast Laboratory. I guess I could play the Sarcomancy. I'm just not really that big of a fan since let's see, I have 4 zombies. But I mean, I can make more zombies if if zombies is sort of what ends up working out. I just want the human plan to work out more. I think the Harpy is fine, because the Harpy is good even if I don't manage to play these quasi-combo pieces. I have 18 creatures, so it's not like I'm hurting for them. I have 18 creatures, but no real removal other than humility, which doesn't really count. But I think that the Coat of Arms Volrast Laboratory combo can win the game pretty handily. So we'll go ahead and try this out, and I'll see you guys in the games. And I'm actually looking forward to playing this deck. I think it's going to be goofy and fun if we manage to get it going. I'm not sure we will, but hopefully we will. So I'll see you guys in the games.